Welcome to the Time of the Screen Squad. Like always, I'm Vinny.
Was he?
Anna.
And this week we're talking about the brand new Creed 3. Stick around to see what we think.
He's telling hey, it's a bar putos.
Creed 3, the third installment of the Creed franchise.
Gree.
The
Gree.
the weird Creed. The mixture the mixture of Rocky 5
Yeah, and Rocky 3.
and Rocky 3.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
I know what I thought
mean,
about it. I know what I thought about it. I want to see
I mean,
I want to see what you guys thought about it.
what else can you do with those type of movies, with boxing movies? It's got to be.
Well, they try to do
It's already been done.
Well, he tried to do something different. I could see that he tried to do something vastly different. It was awkward. It was
He tried to take it to some dark place.
yeah, and it was
It was.
it was
I,
different.
it wasn't. I didn't think it was bad.
No, I didn't think it
I
was bad either. It
mean,
was different. It was
yeah,
different,
it was different. It was not. It didn't feel like a Rocky or Creed movie.
and
It was something else.
it felt off without Rocky in it.
Oh wow.
Especially the fact
You
that
can thank Erwin Winkler for that.
especially having those important scenes, and then not having Rocky in them at all, right?
Yeah, uh, well, they just throw his name out once.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was it to tie it in. It didn't even have to be I don't know. It could have been with other characters, that movie.
yeah, but it's weird because if they're talking about it's of course setting up more Creed movies
I
or
heard there's
spin-offs,
yeah,
right?
the Dolph Lundgren spinoff.
The
I heard
the
about that. The
Drago
Drago.
the Drago movies is setting up the other the universe
Yeah,
the
yeah,
universe, right? But
The Rocky universe.
a Draghi Drago movie ends
Draggy.
up
hmm
yeah,
Rocky.
Draghi Drago. It'll basically end up being a spy movie.
Like Cars too.
Yeah, they'll basically oh wait, was he Mater now? So they're like, shoot, I'm gonna go ahead and fight some guys.
I don't know why that came into my mind.
probably secret
It's
agent.
it's weird.
I don't
Because
I'm
know.
when I
doing
think
I'm
spy
doing
movies, I think Mater.
Yeah, it's the
like
first thing that comes into
oh
mind.
so you think of Das Boots. Yeah.
No, but yeah, but
Oh.
the way that this was set up with
He's being trained by Michael Caine.
with Jonathan Majors was a good villain.
Yeah, he was.
He's good
Jonathan
at
Majors can do no wrong right now.
Yeah.
he was good
He
in
was
this movie.
good.
He was good in this movie. I like the the
The best
twist.
part. I think he was the best part of the
It
movie.
was a good twist in it. I like the relationship that Adonis now has, and but again it was very much like I mean they took a lot from Rocky 3 and
Hmm.
Rocky 5,
Yeah.
and that's the first thing that when I went to go see it with Ozzy,
Everything.
first thing they told us like, hey, this is Rocky 5. They took all the stuff that I
Yeah.
hate,
The Jonathan Majors part is Rocky 5,
all the stuff that I hate from Rocky 5.
and then the rest of it is Rocky 3.
Yeah, especially when with the whole daughter training, I was like, oh, Rocky
And
5.
the death.
Go for it. Go for it.
And the death that I saw coming like a mile away.
Well, I mean, they kind of teed up right away.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
from the very
Yeah.
beginning, from the moment they mentioned. I'm like,
Hey,
oh,
Ma, you had a stroke.
oh,
I
someone's
can have
gonna.
wine. I can have some
Uh huh.
wine.
I can have some wine.
Mhm.
And then what?
And that's
Dead.
it.
Mm.
Hmm.
Starts when the second she starts talking to Apollo.
It's extremely predictable, right? The movie is
Yeah.
predictable. The
I was hoping that
there's
she'd
not a
come
lot
back
of
and like
there's
I was
not a
hoping
lot
she'd
of
come back and
choreographies.
thoughts it would say,
What is
No.
it?
win some, you lose some.
What is it? Black.
What,
Yeah.
Friday?
What is it? And it's Black Panther too. All of a sudden, like they have like
Ray 3.
no, but it's like Black Panther as well.
Well, here's
Like
the thing.
he goes into the spiritual
so
spirit realm.
so he had no real. Okay, so the issue I had with it, other than the last fight, everything was fine in the movie, but the fact that there was no guidance to be seeked. Like usually in these type of movies where you have the dilemma, like man, it's my dude. All you had was like Duke Junior, Lil Dookie.
Dookie. Uh-huh.
That's what they call him, Lil Duke.
Uh-huh.
Uh, all he had is him giving like, you're like, man, don't do it, don't do it. That's it. That's all he did.
Yeah, and then she's like, "There's only one way to take care of this,"
Yeah.
and he's like, "Yeah, I know, I gotta fight." But wait a minute, in the beginning, didn't you say, you you got to use your words, like when the daughter was
Uh huh.
fighting? I
Yep.
was like, wait a minute,
There's no consistency. There was really no consistency.
practice what you preach, lady.
Again,
Well,
which is
well,
why,
there was
which
also
is
no money involved.
again,
So,
which is why it was. This is very much like this is very uneven. This is uneven,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well-
like Rocky Five.
okay, so here's the way I looked at it though. The way
Go
I
for
looked
it.
Mm-hmm.
the way I looked at it is okay, fine. There was very much a lot of Rocky 5, Rocky 3. But you have in Rocky 3, he kind of like was brought back down to earth when he got beat up by Clubber Lang.
Yeah, he didn't
Okay.
he didn't lose anything in this one. He didn't lose anything.
Always like, man, you make me look bad.
That's it.
It's like that's
It was
it.
pride.
What's-
It was
what's that?
pride. That's what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which should have led to him losing the last fight, not winning it.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah,
he went
pride.
he went into that with the wrong motive.
Mm-hmm.
Now is that an issue with the story?
Maybe.
Probably.
Maybe.
The way it was presented wasn't that bad until you get the movie was fine until you get to the last fight.
Yeah.
And then you had that moment where they went to like in their tunnel vision where it's all black, no crowd anymore.
I thought that was nice.
It was
but-
fine until they
yeah.
started adding these little like oh the chained walls, oh we got the padding from the
Yeah,
mattress.
yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
The things you can't bring those up if you don't bring it up prior. There was no setup to those moments of them being beaten on these things.
Mhm.
There was like quick flashbacks, but they didn't actually specify those situations. Which
Yeah,
is what
until
threw- what
right
threw things
before the
off.
fight. Yeah,
Mhm.
until right
Yeah.
before the fight when he barely mentions what happened to him,
and even then, they just mentioned what happened, but not like there was no visuals. So that visuals that you used,
yeah,
and
were
it-
pointless. Yeah,
yeah, it was
Mhm.
kind of like you just wiped your ass and said, "Here you go."
Yeah, in Creed,
Yeah.
because in Creed 1, Creed 2, there was
got
no
peanuts,
real mention.
corn.
There's no real mention
Yeah.
of him getting beat up in any of that stuff
No.
in the group home. None of that stuff. So it's like to bring it in part 3.
yeah. Like even in the first one, he's already in juvie
Mm-hmm.
in 1998. So I don't know. It was it was off. I mean, I enjoyed the first 2/3, but like you, I think that once it gets to the fight is weak.
And the training montage isn't
The
great.
montage was weak. Yeah.
And
Was
these
not
movies
great.
are built on the montages.
You need
which
that
is-
montage because the
That
montage
riles you up.
The montage
riles you up.
in
Yeah.
Creed 1 and even in Creed 2
Yeah.
were better.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Yeah.
here, and I can see what you could see the influence. Like again, Michael B. Jordan that he directed it. He would say that he took the influence a lot in the fights from anime. You could tell.
You could tell, yeah,
You could tell from.
definitely.
but
I
it was-
did like it.
But it was cartoon. It was the cartoony.
It's a-
it was cartoony. Like when he gets punched in the stomach, he goes, "Hurr!" Like that was very.
Or when
animated.
like you
ripple
see in
effect?
that first fight, in that first fight where he keeps moving to the side and it's
Yeah.
like, oh, I see his opening. And it's like,
Yeah.
I got him.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait, okay. Then you introduce the idea of like checkmate. Okay, wait. I don't remember that from the other ones.
Oh, it doesn't matter. No, but I understood that because he progressed as a boxer. He got
Yeah.
better. That I
Yeah.
understood.
But then it's something that happened with Dame in the past, so it would have been something he would look for before. All of a sudden, like he just reacts to it this time. Like, no, you were getting beat up in the first 2 movies. You weren't, and you weren't just kind of like going, "All right, I got this. Oh, I got this."
But again,
No, you were just throwing punches.
But again, that makes sense
like
because
how-
he was getting trained. He was still a novice at the beginning in the first 2 movies. Now he's
Yeah,
been
but-
champion for such a long time.
I
Yeah.
mean, how long was a long time?
It's been years. He's been champion for years, right?
And the other one only
You
had
see,
one fight. It was,
he had all those
undisputed.
belts. He had all those belts in the wall, and then and Dame only had
Did
one
they say
fight,
it was like
1-0.
30-1 or something like that?
Something
Or I
like
don't know.
I know, but he
Yeah, I
had,
think
but,
he had a couple losses.
and then Dame had 1-0. But I like
Yeah.
the way he set him up. I like the way he set him up again because it was Jonathan Majors was a good actor, Like he comes in, best friends. Hey man, remember me? Blah blah blah.
Yeah, you kind of root for him when he
Uh-huh.
first shows up. And then at the end when he turns, it's like, oh yeah, I kind of
Mhm.
want to hate you.
Yeah.
He was good.
Mm-hmm.
But the way he ended it, also, it's kind of like all right, we good now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he was really good.
You can see him take the place of the Apollo character now. If they continue, he can be his guy who's going to get him in shape for fights. He can be that because Duke's not going to live forever. Oh, I'm sorry, Lil Dookie's not going to live forever. I'm gonna
Yeah.
call him Lil Dookie this whole
I
time.
mean,
'Cause
he's still that guy doesn't look as
Nah.
although that guy doesn't look as old as Duke. You know, they make him look old.
Yeah, Duke never looked old.
No, this guy
No.
they're making him look old with makeup. You can
Yeah.
tell because that guy doesn't look old in anything else that I've seen him in. Even recently, he doesn't look that old. They make him look old.
he wasn't that old in Remember
But
the Titans.
we gotta remember that was a long time ago. But
So he is old.
yeah, but he doesn't look that old
Yeah.
like, even in recent movies. But we gotta talk about that part where Duke not Duke Dame beats the crap out of the current heavyweight like taking all those cheap shots and I like that fight. That fight was a good fight.
Yeah, that was good.
He broke down his arms.
Mm-hmm.
He basically gave him Charlie horses the whole time.
Yep, just broke him down and he took the points and knocked him out. That was a good like I enjoyed the fights. I guess we all agree the first 2/3 of the movie are good. I was really into the movie the first 2/3 up until the end.
And I think for Michael B. Jordan's directorial debut, it wasn't bad. It was really good actually. I mean, I had liked the way the editing was like even like the first third, and then when it goes into that Showtime, all of a sudden it goes Showtime boxing, and I liked it. It was good. The emotions were good too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when you see him struggling with whatever is happening from the past, and there were a few lines that were very inspirational, but like what did he say? He said something like walk out of the past and walk out of what was and walk into what is. I was like, whoa, that's a good line.
Waka waka. I don't remember that line.
No, yeah, well, I watched the movie.
Yeah, I saw it too.
It's
I
funny
just remember that
because he started off saying a quote that I thought he was gonna go into, but then it just went completely away.
Oh yeah, what he said was use the Rocky line. I thought he was gonna use the Rocky line.
Yeah. I just go like it's not about how hard you hit.
Yeah.
And then it's just how much money you got to pay off whoever's hitting you. So
But I think those are little like darts, little Rocky darts. So you can be like, oh, okay,
like,
this is Rocky.
I was like,
I remember. Yeah, I remember Rocky.
Well, I mean,
what made me mad though? What made me mad was at the end when at the fight when Creed beats Damien, and they didn't play Creed's theme song. They played Rocky's theme song, and I go, what was that? Why would you do that? First of all, Erwin Winkler and Sylvester Stallone are not in good terms right now, and I thought that was like a little. But I thought that was like a little jab.
Yeah.
Towards Stallone, like
El jab, compadre.
You don't know none of this. Bam.
El jab, compadre. Yep.
Yeah.
I know. No, I know. It's
that made me mad.
Yeah,
that
definitely.
made me mad.
No, I know. It's just like, but and even Stallone was. There was an interview like a while ago. Like Stallone saying, well, if they make part 4 and then Irvin Winkler's not part of it at all now, I'll consider coming back for part 4 because he's not dead. Rocky's not dead. They didn't say that he's dead. He's just not part of this at all.
Yeah,
he was not. He was just name dropped one. I think just once, right? Once or twice.
Once.
Twice. Now let's say they were in good terms and you find a way to put him in this movie. How would you put him in?
Oh well, you need Creed. You need Creed to lose. You need You need Creed to lose something. You need Adonis to lose something. Because the thing is, he's riding too high. He's riding too high. He has all this money. He's an undisputed again, right? Or even put him in the Drago movie. Figure out a way to put him with Drago.
Again.
Help Drago's son.
Something. I don't know. It's just I don't need it anymore.
The Rocky universe movies need Rocky. That's the thing. They do need Rocky.
The Rocky EU.
He made that. Without him, there is no Creed.
Yeah.
But I liked what they did with Creed. Until
now it's just the boxing movie.
Yeah, now it's just the boxing movie.
No, next step is $1 Million Baby with his daughter.
How did she have a daughter if she's dead?
$1 Million Baby. No,
because Clint Eastwood injected her. Remember? He injected
What?
her. He injected
Before he
her.
killed her?
No,
like
remember that, that
with
movie?
freak-
He had
with
like a turkey baster. Oh, was that the
Yeah.
wrong movie?
yeah, gross.
What the?
Wasn't he a blind guy and he turkey
That's
baster?
that's movies I watch. What are you talking about?
Oh,
Wait, wait, wasn't that
Share
the
play.
uh-huh.
whatever? What was it saying? Oh yeah, if Adonis's daughter grows up, wants to be a fighter,
It could be.
yeah,
It
and
could
then,
be.
you
They
know,
kind of set it up like that.
But I thought, if you, can you be deaf and be a boxer?
Yeah, why
know,
not?
Is
You
that
need your
what hap-
eyes.
Here's what happens: it's a movie.
Okay.
Who gives a crap?
I don't know. I don't know the rules in regards to boxing, but it's a movie. You're right. You're right. Imaginary.
First of all,
Imaginary characters.
the boxing commissions are so corrupt that they'll make anything happen.
That's true.
So, come on, De La Hoya, really?
According in Rocky
Luis
Balboa,
Chavez?
in Rocky Balboa, they
Crazy.
did give a 90-year-old boxing license. How old is Rocky? 60? In Rocky Balboa,
He's, 60s.
he was in his
Yeah.
70s or 60s when he was in Rocky Balboa. They gave him a license.
Isn't he in
And
his
then-
80s now?
And
Oh,
then
now
George
he is.
Foreman gets knocked out, and also has
we could have stopped laughing when they put the trailer for Foreman, George Foreman movie, because I was saying if the movie does not end with him making that grill, if the movie's not about the George Foreman grill, I'm not watching that movie.
The Grill
and-
Empire.
Yeah, that's what it is. It ended literally.
Little grill, you put us making some.
That was the first time. That was the first time me watching the trailer, and it literally ended with him talking about the George Foreman grill. I called it. That one movie was about the grill.
Yeah.
It wasn't about boxing. It was about the grill.
When he got knocked out, and all of a sudden he was seeing things. He woke up to a dream of him and said, "Give me a piece of paper." He draws out the grill.
We didn't get any trailers.
Oh,
'cause,
no?
no,
Oh,
the
they're late?
projector was down. Yeah, the projector was down. They were
no.
trying to fix it.
We
So
got
we just got the movie.
Free movie? Free movies?
Nah.
we got
No,
like
it started on time.
we
but
got like 30 minutes of trailers
Yeah.
because the movie is though at like 90 minutes long.
no.
Yeah, because
It's not that long.
It's not long because
It's not.
It started at 7, and it ended at 9:15, and we had like 30 minutes of trailers. So the movie's short. The movie's not that long. It's less than 2 hours long.
Which makes
Yeah,
it
it
worth
is less than two.
watching. Which makes it worth
Yeah,
watching.
it's really
Because the movie,
it's really worth
with,
watching.
Like, with that, if it had more time to actually like set up stories and set up like
Yeah.
themes that they use in the movie, then it would justify it being longer.
Yeah.
But since it didn't, and they gave us this 95-minute thing, I'm like, fine,
Yeah.
no big deal.
Well,
it is fast
It
paced.
works.
Yeah, it's a well-paced movie.
It is well paced. Michael B. Jordan did a good job directing. I thought the editing was good. The story was at the end dies.
Yeah, the last 2/3 of the movie, the last
The
third,
last third, yeah.
First 2/3 are good. Last third is
Yeah.
eh.
It just
But-
dies at the end.
On that
But
note,
but things that didn't get set up in the last third
on that
are
note,
issues in the second.
on that note, guys.
Yeah, but
What are you talking
you
about?
know,
yeah, well, I mean,
men don't communicate.
It's okay.
Moral of the story.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me.
But on that note, guys,
I thought you were deaf.
I know. Seriously, can you just take it off? I'll talk and just take off your hearing aid. I'll talk. On that note, guys,
Turns it down.
this has been Vinny.
Anna.
We'll see you guys next week.
Population. Is looking at you, kid.